This Week with the Morning Q crew.
Q93, Alexandria's #1 hit music station. All right, so last week was Brendan's last week here on the morning show. He accepted a new job position in Texas to be closer to his family, so we thank him for his contributions to the show over the last 2 years. We wish him the best. So out with the old and in with the new, we like to welcome in the brand new co-host of this very morning show, weekdays 6 to 10 here on Q93. You've known her. You've heard her before. Her name is
Nancy K. Hey.
Welcome in, Nancy. So you guest co-hosted
Yes.
this show several times, and now you're the permanent co-host.
Yes, thank you so much, Josh. I'm very much looking forward to being your co-host. I wish Brandon all the best. I've met him before, such a sweet guy, but I know he's going to do very well over in Texas. I'm glad he gets to be closer to his family now.
So tell us a little bit about yourself for those who may not know how we know each other, kind of summarize it quickly, and your past experience and stuff like that.
I can't summarize that quickly. That would take the whole morning show, but let me try. Okay, so you and I met years ago at a local radio station in kind of near our hometown, and that's where we got to know each other, and we just kind of hit it off like a brother-sister vibe. And I'm sorry if I treat you like a little brother sometimes. I'm kind of always like ribbing on you and just kind of giving you a hard time. That's because I love you so much, Josh. Yeah. But we always wanted to do a morning show together, and we finally get to do a morning show together.
I know.
I'm
like,
so
what,
excited.
5 years later?
Something like that. We did a little
6
podcast
years?
for a while, and we loved the podcast. It just got hard with all our jobs and everything.
Yeah, we're
but
so busy.
Yeah.
And you guest co-hosted a few times here, so now you're a
Yes.
permanent fixture. We're glad to welcome you to the Ceylon Broadcasting family.
I'm excited.
So you're going to be here on out. Coming up next, your first segment with me, Brandon. Oh, gosh.
What?
Oh, gosh.
What?
It's
You
gonna
didn't call
take
me
a minute.
Miranda.
Yeah, I used to call him Miranda a lot. I'm like Kelly
You call me
Ripa over
Brandon.
here. I got a new co-host every freaking week.
Oh,
so
my
it's
gosh,
going to take me a while to get the Brandon verbiage out of my
I got you,
system.
Kelly. I got you. Yeah.
It's your first segment with me, Nancy. Snacks here on Q93. 22 days, in case you missed it earlier. 22 shopping days until Christmas. It's almost Christmas.
It's coming too fast.
This year flew by, especially the fall. Like it just.
It
man.
really did. I don't know what happened to autumn time. It was just my favorite time, but I don't know what happened
It's like
to
bam,
it.
Halloween, bam, Thanksgiving, now bam, Christmas.
You know why? Because it was so hot for so long. Like we
Yeah.
just finally got that autumn weather,
That's
and
true.
now it's Christmas. I mean, technically it's still autumn. It's still fall until what, December 21st?
Yeah.
But I mean, let's face it. If it's December, you're practically saying winter at this point.
Usually the coldest is usually like January, February here.
Yeah.
Usually have like the ice storm that comes every now and then.
Usually, yeah, that's the time when I have to turn off my pipes at the road and just fill up the bathtub with water and with that old house and my pipes don't break.
Yeah. Fun.
Oh, yeah, I love being a homeowner. It's great.
So the gifts from, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I love paying the insurance. Gifts from 12 Days of Christmas. It would cost a lot of money these days.
Yes, what? That's why nobody's getting any. Not from me.
Why don't you tell us the price of some of those items if we go
Okay.
to buy them today?
Okay, PNC Bank released its annual report on how much it would cost to buy all the gifts from the 12 Days of Christmas. They've been tracking the prices for over 40 years. Once again, it's at an all-time high. That's really no surprise because inflation is, every year. So everything on the list would run you $49,263 this year, up around 5% from the last time. But 3 of the gifts represent more than 35 grand of that. Just 3 of those 12 gifts. And here's how much everything would cost this year. So 12 drummers drumming. To hire them, $4,017, which I don't know about that. Which drummers are we talking about? Obviously not like Neil Peart or somebody like that.
Can't be a good
it
drummer.
can't be like a good. Well, we'll not say good, not a famous drummer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it'll
that's a
be
better
it'll be
word,
little
yeah.
Johnny from the marching band from the high school down the street.
That's it,
I mean, he's
yeah.
probably a great drummer, but he doesn't have,
He's not on America's Got Talent.
He's not. Okay, but so anyway, so 12 drummers drumming, $4,017. 11 pipers piping, $3,715. 10 lords a leaping. They got to get them to leap. $15,580 is how much they cost. They base it on how much it would cost to hire professional ballet dancers. I don't know, 10 of them? That would be a lot.
Yeah.
For professional.
You can find some local talent that would do it for cheap.
Yeah, you're right. 9 ladies dancing, $8,557. Now, they didn't say professional ballet dancers. I think they got them from the Gentlemen's Club down the street, but that's okay. They're still dancing. They're
That's it.
making a living,
They don't have to dance good. They just say dancing.
8 maids of milking, $58, and the cheapest on the list. So if you hired them for an hour at minimum wage, so that's 8 maids milking. I don't know what they're milking. Some goats. I like goat cheese. You like goat cheese?
I don't think I've ever had goat cheese.
I don't. I'm going to bring you some goat cheese, Josh. You don't know what you're missing. Okay, so 7 swans of swimming is the second most expensive gift on the list. $13,125. That plus the Lords of Leaping and Ladies Dancing adds up to just over $37,000. Everything else on the list costs about $12,000. Next is 6 geese a laying, which is $900. 5 gold rings is $1,245. I don't know what kind of gold that is because to me,
gold is expensive though.
For 5 of them, like
that's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold though. So why is it only $1,200? $1,245. Okay, 4 calling birds at $600. 3 French hens is $347. That seems a little overpriced to me. 2 turtle doves, $750. And finally, how much you think a partridge in a pear tree is?
$3,000.
Whoa, where are you buying your partridges? No, it's $370. You need to do some online shopping, kind of get an idea of how much a partridge is, because your dealer
Nancy,
is not. Yeah.
The good news is none of that's on my Christmas list this year. So
yeah, none of it's on my list either. Although I might get those maids of milking because I do want some goat cheese.
Thanksgiving is over, and if you hosted overnight guests, they've probably left by now, or they should have, hopefully. I hope for you, they're gone. A new poll asked people that's out this morning how they felt about hosting overnight guests in their home, such as family and friends. 61%, Nancy, of people have a positive view, with 1/3 of them saying they love having people stay over. 26% of people have a more negative feeling about overnight guests, with about 1/3 of them saying that they hate it. 14% of people are not sure how they feel about it. They're like, meh, don't really have an opinion on it. This poll was conducted before Thanksgiving, so things may have changed between then and now. How do you feel about having overnight guests? Do you ever have overnight guests?
If you were at my house on Thanksgiving and you haven't left yet, you need to get gone. That's how I feel. Like thanks.
Like 3 days max, right?
You ate, we fed you well, it's time to go. It depends on the guest. It depends on the guest. There were family members and friends that I would love to have over and just hang out with me for like a week or what, and I could be cool with that. And I've loved having overnight guests in the past, but they were people I wanted to be there, But just random relatives coming from out of town, I don't know, man. I don't know if we mesh that well.
Because you can choose your family, your friends. You can't choose your family.
That's right. Now, I love my family, but I'm just saying, I don't know.
It's a lot of togetherness.
The old saying, what fish and visitors start to smell after 3 days. Yeah, that's an old saying. Yeah, with me, it's more like 2 days.
It's true. And I'm a homebody, and that's kind of where I get away from socializing and stuff, is where I can decompress and all that.
Yes.
So having guests over, my anxiety is heightened, and I'm exhausted by the end of it.
It's the same for me. That's my quiet space. That's my little sanctuary. That's my home. That's where I can go to be away from all the chatter, and I don't have to constantly, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, you want to take a shower before me? Oh, yes, by all means, you're my guest.
That's why when you called me months ago, and you're like, hey, I'm coming through Ellick and I want to stop by your house. And I was like laying in bed. I was like, oh no.
I was bringing you a gift, wasn't I?
Yeah,
that was last year.
It was a late birthday gift.
Oh, it was a birthday gift? Okay,
and
I don't remember what it was.
Flipped me off in my security camera.
I did flip you off because it was a birthday gift, but I told you didn't have to come outside. But I didn't go in your house. I didn't want to go in your house. I just said I have something for you. And it was a birthday gift, Josh.
I was just tired. And I got on the intercom of my security camera. I was like, go away! And you stuck me the bird. It was
flipped you off.
Hilarious. So, Nancy, you have 5 different jobs. You're a busy bee. You now have this one as well.
Very.
What are some of your workplace taboos?
No, we're not talking about mine. We can talk about the ones that I've seen and heard about.
What are the ones you've seen and you've heard about?
Well, I think gossiping is true at every workplace.
Yeah.
That's a major one. I think that's really
it's like that over here, too.
Oh, every place does
I'll never forget, I wrecked my truck, and I really didn't want it to be a big old thing. So I parked facing this way, where the side I tore up wouldn't be seen.
Oh, no, everybody saw that.
I mean, they saw it right away. I was like, how the heck? And it would just spread like wildfire. I was like, oh, man.
My coworker the other day saw my vehicle had a dent in it, and we were doing this while we're driving in the company vehicle. He's like, oh, I saw the dent in your car. What? What do you mean I have a dent in my car? Who hit my car? And I went off. And finally, when I went back, I saw it. I said, oh, I think I did that. Because I was backing up and, looking at my phone, which I shouldn't have. And I think I hit the trees next to my mailbox or something.
Yeah.
But I remember getting out and looking because I thought it was on my door. But no, it was near the front bumper. So I forgot to check that part. I'm like, oh, I think I did that. So I wasn't as angry because it was me. But I would have been more upset if somebody had hit me in the parking lot and, how dare you? I'm the only one who could dent my car. That's how I feel about it.
Gossiping is bad. I think slander's worse, though. Try not to talk trash about people,
Right.
Sometimes it's hard, though. You're like, so-and-so's not doing their job, or it's like work slander, if you will.
Right. But when they start getting into people's personal lives, what I've started to do? I just kind of walk away. Because I've been at dinner before with people.
Okay, Kelly Clarkson.
No. Oh, just walk away. Yeah, okay. I know that's But no, I have actually been at a dinner before with other coworkers, and they started talking about someone's personal life. So I just got up and went back to the buffet, and that's why I gained a lot of weight back. But because I'm just avoiding the gossip, I'm avoiding, that.
Which is the best thing to do.
But I did because I didn't want to be part of that, because it was really getting into like the ugly side of it, and I really didn't want to hear it because that's nothing good can come from that. Okay, another taboo: getting drunk during work hours. Have you ever done that?
No, but I know some people that they have like a drug issue, and sometimes you can just tell like they're off their game, and you're like, oh man.
The only time I've ever drank at work was whenever it was a holiday party at work, but I have gone to work hungover before. That was when I was 19, and I was not happy. It was at a previous place where you and I have both worked before, but I was not at the same time, but I was 19 at the time, and I regretted that so much because I was so sick that day.
I mean, that happens, though. At least you're not like
I was
drugged
a teenager.
up and you're like doing drugs on the job.
Well, that's another one that some people are, doing that. I've never done that at work either. Another one is, what's another one? Dating a manager or anyone above you.
Yeah, I think it's good to keep like friendship and like relationships outside of work. You want to keep those separate.
Yes, I fully agree.
Even though I have done my friend to do a co-hosting gig. This is going to work out great.
Yeah, but this is more like a brother-sister thing. But we're talking about dating someone as a manager above you, which sadly, decades ago, I should say, I have done, and it did not work out well as expected.
Yeah. Awkward.
It's okay. I left after that. I never went back. So it's good.
What are some of your workplace taboos? Maybe from prior experience. Maybe it's not yours, because I know Nancy didn't want to talk about her personally, but things
I just
witnessed.
did. So
yeah, you kind of
did.
Anyway.
It wasn't that bad.
318-473-0093. You can also send us a DM on the socials, Q93 Alexandria, or at Morning Q, or use the shout out feature of the Q93 app. Use the shout out feature. We'll be right back. Yeah, Nancy, I've never seen what's the stupid movie?
National Lampoons.
Yes.
Don't call it. Well, it is kind of dumb,
It's
but
a
in a
stupid
good
title,
way.
yeah.
It's not. There's a bunch of National Lampoon movies.
Oh.
Yeah, and that one's the Christmas Vacation one.
I have never seen that movie.
National Lampoon's Vacation was the first one. And you had the European one, which wasn't that great. And then you had Christmas Vacation's the best of all of them, though. You had Vegas Vacation, too. You had a bunch.
You know another movie I've never seen?
I'm scared to
I'm going
ask.
to get so much heat for this.
I'm scared
I've never watched Elf.
Elf is so good. Okay, but it's one of the newer ones to me, but it is good. I did like Elf very much. We have to have a marathon in our jammies, our Christmas jammies. Yeah. You and your Grinch onesie. My goodness. So, oh my gosh. I can't believe you haven't seen that either. What about Scrooged?
Nope.
I figured you wouldn't have, but that's one of my favorites too. That's with Bill Murray.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. I just recently got through Jaws and E.T.
What's wrong with you? How have you never seen E.T.? Like Jaws, I can kind of get, but now you've seen E.T. But you have to watch it as a kid to get the magic of it, like how good it was. And yeah, I love E.T. I still cry watching E.T.
It was emotional.
Yeah.
What's some other movies?
Oh gosh. So these are some of the best Christmas comedies that you can actually stream. They're ready to stream. Okay. So A Christmas Story. You've seen A Christmas Story?
I heard about it though.
With Ralphie.
Never seen it.
You're going to shoot your eye out. How have you never? It plays every year.
I don't.
That is one of the classic ones. Okay, Bad Santa. Have you seen that? That was pretty funny. I like Bad Santa.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Elf, of course, we talked about that. Scrooged from 1988. That was with Bill Murray.
Nope.
I love. It's the classic Ebenezer Scrooge story, but it's so much funnier. Let's see, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation at number 5. Love Actually, and I've actually never seen Love Actually.
Same here.
So we might have to watch that one. Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. I haven't seen that one either. Jingle All the Way. That was a good one too. I think that was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
Jingle All the Way. They're trying to get the toy. That was a good one.
That was a good one. I've seen that
and Tim Allen was in that one too. Was it Tim Allen? No, it wasn't.
I remember Arnold though.
It was Arnold, but maybe it was. I don't remember. Home Alone. Tell me you've seen Home Alone.
I've seen Home Alone.
Oh my gosh, Josh. Okay, there's hope for you after all. You've seen Charlie Brown Christmas?
My mother loves that. To watch that in the holidays. That one and the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's my favorite is Rudolph. I love Rudolph.
But I'm not crazy about this, but I have seen them.
Oh, God.
I like
'Cause you're
Frosty the
Scrooge.
Snowman.
I love Frosty too, but like, what did I just say? Rudolph was always my favorite. That was the number one thing I wanted as a
Really?
child was Rudolph. And my mom actually got me a Rudolph toy one year. And
I
I
saw
loved
the
it.
plush of that at the store the other day.
Oh, well, now you know what to get me for Christmas. Okay. So Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay, The Santa Claus, classic Tim Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that one.
that's a great one. I love that
Now,
one.
some of those sequels I didn't care for.
The second
first
one was okay, but I didn't
Yeah.
see the rest.
The
but
first one's the best.
The first one was really good. The Holiday, I don't remember what that one was. Was that the
That's
one?
more recent, yeah.
Was that the one where they take a trip in each other's homes, and that was with Kate Winslet? I think was in that. Maybe was
I
Jack
haven't
Black in?
seen it.
I think if that's the one I'm thinking of, I saw part of it and it was good. I wanted to see the whole thing. Okay, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You've seen that?
That's my favorite one,
Of
not
course
the
it is.
animated one. I like the live action with Jim Carrey.
Really, and I
Yeah.
love the animated one. The Jim Carrey one was pretty good too. The Muppet Christmas Carol.
I am not a Muppets fan. Like, I just don't
Josh,
like the
I
Muppets.
can't with you anymore. I just can't. I don't.
I'm
Okay.
not a Muppets kid. What can
All
I say?
right. I don't. I feel so bad for your childhood. I can't. I don't know what else to say. I need to have a talk to your mom. I really do.
I recommend Netflix's The Christmas Chronicles. Though there's two of them. The Christmas Chronicles, very good.
Okay.
I forget the actor. It's him and his wife.
Christmas. What's it
She
about?
plays. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll tell you, the
Just give me
director
the
is the
general.
same one. The
Okay.
same guy who directed the first two Harry Potter movies. So it's really has
Okay.
that magical type feel.
Okay. I would probably like it then. Okay. So The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Never seen it.
I need to talk to your mom right now. I need to have a talk with your mom. I really do, and just find out what's going on with your childhood.
So what position do I need to sleep, Nancy, to get rid of this head cold I got?
Well, I don't know about your cold, but I mean, it says the best position is on your back. But for a head cold, that's not the best. I don't think
I don't
everything's
like
going to
sleeping
drain.
on my back.
Yeah, how do you usually sleep?
I'm usually on my right side.
Yeah.
I'll flip-flop throughout the night, and I'll jump to the left.
Yeah.
And sometimes I might lay on my back for just a little bit, but not long, and I'll flop back to my right side.
That's nice. Wait till you get to your 40s. That's going to catch up with you. All that side sleeping, trust me. I'm having so many shoulder
You
problems
need to go
right
to
now.
a chiropractor to help
I
iron that out.
do. I really do. And I want to do that. I do. And I need a good massage too. But overall, sleeping on your back or side is better than your stomach because it's easier to keep your spine supported. Yeah. Who are you waving at?
That's David Atwood,
Hey!
our sister station, David
Okay.
Atwood.
Hey,
He's
David.
waving at us.
Okay. 60% of people, so you and I are in the majority, 60% of people sleep on their side. Okay. The best way to do it is with a pillow between your knees. It'll even out your hips.
I
keep
do
the
that
spine straight.
actually. I have
You
a
do?
body pillow, and I'll stick it between my knees.
That might have, I should do that, but I don't have problems with my hips. It's with my shoulder. So maybe I just need a better pillow or just.
Do you carry your stress like in your neck?
That's
and-
another thing. And I noticed that
Yeah.
started more this year. I've been having problems with the right shoulder, but the left one started in the last month or so. Oh my gosh. Been taking some ibuprofen every
A lot
day.
of time I
and-
realize like I'm all hunched over and like I'm like, dude, relax. Or like I'm sleeping on
keep
the edge of the
telling
bed.
myself
I'm like,
that.
dude, you got the whole bed to yourself. Like, scoot over.
And I don't have the whole bed to myself. You know what? I woke up with cats in my bed because I had my heater on because it's been cold.
Right.
So the little outside cats want to come in when it's cold. And then they're like, oh, look at the heat source. And I wake up and I'm hot. Like, get off of me. You have your own beds. Go somewhere else. But they like mamas. So what am I saying? So sleeping on your side also cuts down on snoring. Do you have a problem with snoring?
When I'm super tired, I know my
Yeah.
brother on my trip I took last week was like, yeah, you were snoring.
I don't know if I snore or not. I mean, my dog doesn't let me know, so I don't know. So your left side is the best side, though, because it puts less pressure on your internal organs. Sleeping on your right side could also make heartburn worse.
Ooh,
So
acid reflux.
yeah, I might want to sleep on your left. If you have neck pain or a stuffy nose, here you go. Try sleeping on your back. Really? I wouldn't have thought that for a stuffy nose.
Even
but
if you're like, I have a bed that kind of elevates a little bit.
that's
Maybe
what
it'll
it's
help.
saying. Propping yourself up
Yeah.
can, with a pillow or elevating whatever, can help with your congestion. Sleeping on your back is the worst position for snoring, though, so your partner might not appreciate it, or in this case, your brother if you're on a trip. We spend less than 10% of our time on our stomach, so it's the least popular position. It's not great for your neck, and it can be harder to breathe, which might make you fall asleep or sleep less restful, which I don't get. And especially if you're a woman and you have, you know,
No, I know what
you're
you're saying.
you're well endowed as a woman. It's hard to sleep on your stomach.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
I don't either. And yeah, how do you breathe? You'd have to like put your neck in one position the whole day. I would wake
Neck's
up with
gonna
a
be all
stiff neck.
jacked up. Yeah.
Yeah, but it does work for some people though. So
Ooh, a crick in your neck's the worst too.
Oh, I can't stand that. Yeah.
We're still a month away from 2025, but if you had a rough 2024, you may already be dreaming about a fresh start in the new year. But what if 2025 is worse. Someone noticed something about the calendar for next year. It starts on a Wednesday, so the first 3 days are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those initials would be WTF. Not a great start.
We know what that stands for.
Yes. The post said, should we be worried about 2025 that it begins with WTF? It's accumulated 12 million views, 344,000 likes, and 1,300 comments in just 3 days. Some people thought it could be a good thing, but the scariest comment was the person who noticed that the last time this happened was 2020.
Oh!
Please let there not be another virus that outbreaks.
Oh, no.
Man.
No, we don't need another WTF year.
Yeah, we don't need another 2020. I feel like the world has never quite been the same since something changed in the atmosphere.
Oh, for sure it did. For sure
People
it did.
like lost their minds after 2020. Like it's just
they did, and all the people.
Anymore.
Well, all the people just with the entitlement of some people, you know, just don't want to
selfishness,
the selfishness, the entitlement, putting
inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate. I want to use certain words that I can't use over the radio.
A lot of words we can't use.
Start
on the
with
radio.
the letter A or the letter D. You know.
Yeah, people just don't know how to treat other people nicely.
They don't know how to be civilized anymore.
I think social media is part of the problem with that because it's so easy nowadays to get in fights anonymously, and then also like we're so used to just thinking that we can shoot out our opinions and say whatever we want.
And people doing everything for clout or just doing anything to be on, like the woman who got arrested because she shoplifted and she broadcasted all over TikTok.
And that's what gets clicks these days is hate and drama.
It does, and they feed into that, but they've known that for years. I mean, people like to watch a train wreck. You know what I mean? And people want to be that because they're getting, views. And that's the kind of world we live in now. WTF indeed.
On this show, we had predicted that 2024 would be a really wild year because it was an election year, right? So
usually
maybe this year won't be that bad, although it is starting off with WTF. We'll find out soon enough.
And you know what kids ask Santa each year? It's usually the same thing. What did you ask about Santa? Not ask Santa, but ask about Santa each year.
I don't really remember. I remember just asking, how does he cover all that territory in such a short period of time?
Yeah.
And, do the reindeer ever get tired from traveling so much?
Right.
And what's he do the rest of the year when he's not?
Man, look what he does in one night. He needs to rest the rest of the year, man. He's on holiday the rest of the year. Man, he's taking a vacation. Well, it turns out they do have a list of the top 10 questions that children ask their parents about Santa.
What are they asking?
Well, let's do 10 to the number 1. Okay, so let's start with number 10. Can Santa's sleigh really fly? And yes, NORAD tracks it every year. There's an app and you can watch it. You can watch it on the NORAD app, which is really cool. Number 9, what do reindeer eat?
That is a good question. I guess carrots?
Yeah, we always left out some carrots. We had cookies and milk for Santa and we had carrots for the reindeer. But it turns out they can also eat moss and ferns and grass and,
like a horse.
Exactly. I mean, that's basically...
They're flying horses.
Anything a deer will eat out in the woods, like berries and stuff like that, it just puts them out for the reindeer. They're going to be okay. Why don't I see Santa? Well, he sees you when you're sleeping and he knows when you're awake, but you don't need to see him to know that he's real.
And he's busy. He ain't got time to see you. He's got to drop off your gifts and go to the next kid's house.
That's right. What makes you so special that you have to get a special appointment with Santa? Like, you can see him go to the mall, take a picture with him.
Yeah, he shows up every now and then.
He shows up sometimes.
Rumor has it, Nancy, that he's going to be at the Cares for Kids toy drive Saturday at the Alexandria
well, there
Target.
you go. You can go see him, but see, he has to make special appointments where he can see a bunch of kids at one time.
That's it.
He can't just see you personally. I mean, you're not that...
Especially on the night of delivering the presents.
I know.
He's got to get the move on.
That's right. Okay, so how do Santa's reindeer fly?
How do they fly, Nancy?
Josh, it's magic.
That's what I figured, North Pole magic.
Yeah, it's North Pole magic. It
just
has
like
to be.
the sleigh.
Yeah.
Same magic.
Exactly. So what if I'm naughty? Will I still get some gifts?
That is a good question.
No, you shouldn't. Get cold in your stocking. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Parents throwing their kids' presents in the fire, but when they're naughty. But here's what they did, though. They wrapped up empty boxes, okay?
Right.
And they put, complete, looked like a total present, okay? And whenever the kids were being really naughty, they took one of those empty boxes like it was a real, just threw it in the fire. That's what you get for being...
mess with them.
And the kids were screaming. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's child abuse.
That's me as a parent, though. I would probably...
That's child abuse.
I would probably do that.
But if they're that bad,
if they're that bad, but like you're not getting rid of their real present, you know?
Yeah.
You're teaching them like, hey,
You
that's
don't
where
get
your
it if
present.
you behave bad.
You don't get anything, so that's one present gone.
Right.
You know, but I mean, still,
What else are kids asking?
So they're asking, how does Santa know if I've been good or bad?
He's always watching.
And he probably uses Alexa to listen in. He's spying on you.
And I'm sure your parents
Have
a way to communicate with Santa and let him know, hey, Joe Blow's been bad this year.
Joe Blow.
Yeah.
Little Johnny, maybe?
Little Johnny's been bad this year.
Little Joe Blow's been bad this year. And of course, they have the dang old elf on the shelf to keep an eye on you, or the
Yeah, watch for those elves. They pop up anywhere.
The Snoop on the stoop.
I saw those elves.
I do want one of those. I really want a Snoop on the stoop. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really want one
They
of
have
those.
a Martha Stewart one too.
Oh, was it Martha on the or
Martha on a chair or shelf or something like that.
No, it has to rhyme with something. Stewart on the.
I don't know what it is, but there's a Martha Stewart one.
Okay. How does Santa fit down the chimney?
That I always wondered too as a kid, but I figured it had to do with some kind of magic.
Now he's on Ozempic or something. He slimmed down. How does Santa deliver presents to all the kids in one night?
That was the top question I used to ask.
You know, I don't think it's magic for that one because we can't just say it's magic for everything. I think he uses physics, like astrophysics.
And
I
the
think
time zones. And
no, he's using wormholes. Like he discovered wormholes in space, so he's able to zap.
Oh, that makes
back
it
and forth.
like Avengers style.
Exactly.
There's a little fancy little holes they jump
exactly.
through.
He's using wormholes. He let's see what he did. Number 2, what if we don't have a chimney? Now that was one of my big questions when I was a
comes
kid.
through the front door or the back door.
Yeah. He has a key. He has a key that opens every
Yeah.
single door. It's a skeleton key that's used to open every single door.
He prefers that over a chimney, to be honest with
I know. Then he doesn't have to lose all that weight and suck in his gut and risk getting trapped or getting his fonfon burned or his fonfon.
you. Or getting some charcoal all over his outfit.
Oh, but he always had. But in the rhyme, he has soot. He's covered in
Some
soot.
soot.
He
That's
kind of
the
has
word
to
I
be
was
covered
looking
in
for,
soot.
soot.
Some soot, some
What's
charcoal.
the number one question, Nancy?
Number 1, is Santa real?
Yes, he's real.
Of course he's real.
I actually saw him one time when I was at my grandparents' for Christmas, and that night before he was supposed
Really?
to pass, I saw something in the air, and I heard like some jingles. I was like, "What the
I
heck
heard
is
the
that?"
jingles too one night.
And we were looking up, and my mom's like, "I don't know what that is," and I was like, "It's Santa!" It was amazing.
I'm so glad. And you know what? I have one better than you. I have a picture with him. So there you go.
So if you got a pet in 2024, there's a good chance you named your pet one of these names.
Yeah, I think so. I know for sure my cousin, I think, picked some of the top names on this list for sure. So rover.com, I like the name of the website, released its annual list of the most popular dog and cat names. Once again, everyone is naming their dogs Charlie, Max, Luna, and Bella. And they're naming their cats Luna. I have a Luna. I have a cat named Luna. Milo, Oliver, and Lily. So those are pretty names. You don't have any pets though, do you?
I don't. I think next year might be the year I get a pet.
You get a
My first
dog?
pet in my house since I've been living in a home by myself.
I think you're going to get a dog, right?
I want to get a weenie dog.
Those are so cute. I love them.
I'm not here for all that shedding though. That's the only thing.
Well,
You
get
know?
one that doesn't shed. Not a
Like the
weenie dog that
long-hair
doesn't
one?
shed, but yeah, we'll just get one but just be aware you'll need to bring it to the groomer a
And
lot.
I don't want to have to deal with that either. So I think I'd rather the shedding. That way I
I
just
think
sweep
you
it up
should-
and it's done.
I think you should stick to your plants that you name after boy bands. Your pet plants that you name after boy
That
bands.
someone stole.
But
I'm
you
still
know-
missing NSYNC.
Poor NC. But you know what? Maybe you should just get a cat because they take care of themselves.
I'm allergic to cats, Nancy.
Oh, well, never mind. Okay.
I mean, I can pet them, but if they get too much in my face, or if I have
Yeah.
I touch them and I rub my eye, I start
yeah,
to swell.
don't get a hairless cat.
Those things are utterly disgusting looking.
No, they're not.
They're so nasty.
They're just weird when they sit down and you see their bald knees. That's
It's
the
so
only thing.
gross.
But they're cute. I love those.
I like cats. I wish
You
I wasn't
put-
allergic to them.
You put a little sweater on them. They're cute. It's cute.
I guess that helps.
You can name it
cover up.
Luna. I have a
Ugh.
cat named Luna. Okay.
It gives me the frissons when I see them
It
cats.
gives you the pretty sauce.
Yeah,
Okay.
look.
The more interesting parts of the report from Rover.com are the unique names people are choosing. And in 2024, names inspired by foods and celebrities are really big. So for cats, provolone, like the cheese,
That is so weird.
it is up 509%. So people are naming their cats provolone. Okay. And some trending names include casserole, burrito, which I'm sorry, if it's a cat, it should be burrito. like purr.
Oh, I like that.
Burrito. Dumpling. Port, like the wine. Taylor Swift and Styles. And puns like Minnie Meows, like Minnie Mouse. And Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a mouthful.
Are also popular. I have a friend, they name their, they have the weirdest names for their cats. One of them is Fluffbutt, and another one is Lucy Blue Purtado.
Wow.
Yeah, I love those. For dogs, the name Calzone is up 211%. Calzone for a dog. Other trending names include poutine, pastrami, cauliflower. Who's naming their dog cauliflower?
Some
Sardine.
heifers, that too. Some hungry individuals.
Sardine, Prosecco, Kelsey, like Travis or Jason. Plankton and Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob are also names. The reports are very comprehensive and include pet names supposedly inspired by sports, TV shows, music, politics, puns, and even the Olympics. I usually give cats names by themes. So I've had Harry Potter themes.
Nice.
My dog is named Draco because he's a blonde-headed jerk, like Draco Malfoy. And he looks like a Malfoy. I mean, he's completely blonde, like the platinum blonde. And I have a cat named Luna from Harry Potter. I've also done Game of Thrones names. I have a cat named Sansa.
I need Central Louisiana's help and your help too, Nancy. If I
What
get a
do I-
weenie dog in 2025, what shall I name the weenie dog?
Oh, I'm going to come up with some names for you.
318-473-0093. You go to Q93FM.com, slide in your DMs, Q93 Alexandra at Morning Q Crew, or use that shout-out feature in the Q93 app.
So, Josh, do you consider yourself a pretty hygienic person?
Absolutely.
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
you want to put money on that? Because I have a
You
long
saying
list
I'm
here.
not very clean?
No, I'm
Not
saying
very
you
hygienic?
you are clean and hygienic. But when I'm looking at this list right here, I'm thinking, I don't know if Josh does all of this stuff.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, well let's just try. Okay. So there is a forum online where people are talking about the hygiene habits that no one else talks about but really should. Here are some of the best ones. Using clean pillowcases and keeping your sheets fresh in general.
Okay, I probably don't do that quite as much as I should, but I'm pretty good. Like I'll scope my sheets out every now and then. I'm like making sure they still look clean, but I probably need to do it more frequently.
I change my pillowcases more often than I change my sheets.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my sheets are actually pretty good most of the time. But like I'm like you, like at least once a week I'm changing my sheets, maybe twice. It just depends. But the pillowcases, probably every other day I'm changing those out because they collect more germs.
I might wash my sheets every 2 weeks.
Really? I do like once or twice. It just depends. But probably at least once for
I
sure.
ain't doing it every week. It's too much.
Okay. But you should do your pillowcase more often though. You really should.
Now the drool helps keep it. I
No,
feel like I'm at home
because
when I'm
think
laying on
about
my
it. So you
pillowcase.
have all these germs in your that you're collecting throughout the day. So that is being breathed onto your pillow or drooling onto your pillow every night. And you're just going to keep recycling the
It
same
helps
germs.
with your immune system.
Okay, Josh, you just keep up. Take the steroids and antibiotics. You'll be fine. Okay, number 2, changing your towels, your hand towels and bathing towels frequently.
Yes, all the time. I go through a lot of towels. And nasty story here. We went to Orlando. My brothers were with us at an Airbnb. I don't think they did any towel cleaning because they would reuse all the same towels. And I'm like, ew. The same hand towel.
How often though?
Like every shower, they would just reuse the same towels. And I'm like,
But I mean, how long they went without cleaning them? The whole time?
trip?
Oh no, that's too much.
the whole week.
No.
They might, like, maybe they switched out like halfway through the week, but like that is way too much. I gotta have the fresh towel every time.
Oh, I don't need a fresh towel every time, but let me tell you why. I'll use a fresh washcloth every
Yes.
time. Of course, that is mandatory.
They
You have to
would
use
do
a fresh.
that.
Yeah.
They,
What?
They rinse it out and they save it
No!
for the next night. That's so gross. I know.
No. That's been in cracks. That's been in holes and cracks and places I don't want to see, man. That's nasty. Okay. So, but the towels, though, you're just drying off the water from a clean
True,
body. Okay.
true.
So I will hang that to dry, you know, and
You
it's
can reuse
good
that.
for a couple of days because it's just touching clean
Right.
body, clean water. Okay.
I agree.
So I hang that to dry. Hand towels, the same thing. Like if I'm just drying my hands, I leave that up for a little while. Washcloth, of course, every night. Okay. Number 3, cleaning your belly button.
I probably don't do that as often as I should. I remember one time
Do it every
I did.
time I
was
shower.
like, ugh.
Oh, well, thank you
Some
for
nasty stuff came out that.
thank you
belly
for not
button.
wearing crop tops.
And I was like, ugh, why is this happening?
Yeah, you should clean that. I mean, at least clean it when you're in the shower
It's
every
been a
night.
while since I did that, actually. So I probably need to clean it.
You don't
again.
clean it every time you're in the shower?
Nah, I ain't got time for that.
Why don't you clean? You know, some
It
people.
looks clean on the outside.
No, it's harboring things, Josh.
It's harbor things.
You have a city in there. There's a civilization starting. They just discovered religion. Next, they're going to discover nuclear weapons. They're going to Oh my gosh, you're going to be at war with each other in that little civilization in Josh's belly button?
I'll
Okay.
clean that out tonight.
Here's one that I am guilty of. So cleaning your piercing holes, no matter how old they are. So taking out your earrings and scrub, but I don't leave the only earring I leave is the top left corner the top of my left ear. I leave that one in a lot. But all the others I take, no, you don't have that problem. But I clean the cleaning holes every time I take a shower. Like I'm washing my ears with soap and water.
I wonder if the people that have those big gauges in their earlobes, I wonder if they ever take that out and clean their earlobe.
They should, because you can get some nasty, crusty buildup right there. Okay, so other one is brushing your tongue and the roof of your mouth.
I don't do that often enough. My brother, that's one thing they do.
Do-do. You said do-do.
He taught me that when I was younger. He would be like, and now brush your tongue.
Yeah.
And I thought he was weird for doing that. I never picked up on him. He was like, eh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
So
good.
you have a nasty tongue and belly button.
I got a nasty tongue and belly
I
button.
hope you enjoy the girlfriend while it lasts, Josh, because now I'm guilty of not brushing the roof of my mouth, but I always brush my tongue every single time
Well,
because
that's
you
good.
get a
I
lot
know
of
where
built
that tongue's
up.
been, so you need to clean it.
Oh my god! I promise you, my tongue's cleaner than your belly button. I promise you. Here's what I do: cleaning your phone screen regularly.
I don't do that enough, actually.
I think I don't do it enough, but really I do it pretty frequent, like several times a week. I should be doing it every day, though.
I need to do it now. I've been to Orlando with this thing.
Oh,
and I have
you
not
really
cleaned
need
it.
to clean it. Yeah, get those wipes. Those are the best things for it. Those little cleaning wipes. Okay. Also, being mindful of what touches your bed. Like, don't allow your shoes on your bed. I am very particular. Or luggage. Don't get under the covers in your outside clothes.
Yeah.
I don't do that. And even though I have pets who like to sleep in my bed, they sleep on the top blanket. They do not sleep on my sheets.
Right.
That's something I don't let them. I'm not touching my sheets with anything, so I'm particular. Also, being mindful of what. I just did that one. Be mindful of what touches your bed. Hey, be mindful of who touches your
so
bed
important
too.
you have to say it twice.
So important. That's right. Someone added not allowing your pets on the bed, but like I said, I mean that's controversial. But just don't let them on the sheets. If you feel like that. Cleaning your keys. I never clean my keys.
No, they stink too. I can smell in my hand after
It's
I
that
grab my
metal.
keys.
I can't stand the smell of that metal.
You know what? We're going to stop talking about this because I thought we were going to talk about things that like I already did, but I think you're just pulling out the ones that I don't do just to make me look bad.
I think that's one that I don't do. Also, because it's a list. Let me get through the list because we're going to be here way too long.
We've already been doing this segment for 6 minutes,
I know,
Nancy.
cleaning the bottom of your purse. Do you clean the bottom of your purse?
All the time.
I'm guilty. I don't clean the bottom of my purse. Let's see. Always carry hand sanitizer with you. I do that. Here's my biggest
You do
pet
that
peeve.
and it's annoying. Every time we go eat Chinese buffet, we fix our plate and you're like,
Okay.
you want some hand sanitizer? No, I want to eat this delicious food that I fixed. I
How
don't want
many
hand
people are
sanitizer.
touching those utensils at the
I don't
buffet?
care.
I care.
I don't care.
And that's why you're sick all the time. So here's my biggest pet peeve, Josh. My absolutely biggest.
What's that?
People who cough or sneeze into their hands.
I do that all the time. I've been doing that a lot lately.
Why are you doing it into your hands?
'Cause
Oh no! Don't! You're doing it! Stop!
Nothing says holiday cheer, like talking about what songs you want to play at your funeral. Nancy, one of your many jobs is not just co-host with the greatest co-host ever, me, but it's also working at funerals.
Right, I've been there for almost 10 years now.
You worked at my grandfather's funeral.
I did, and I love your family, by the way. I finally got to meet
Only
more of
somebody
them.
likes them.
They're great people. Yeah, I've been doing that for about 10 years now, and I actually really like my job. I'm good with the families, and
You are,
it's an important time, and we're happy to help them whenever.
I've always said it takes a special person to work at a funeral home, but also the one that they plan out the funeral with the family and they deal with the people that are going through tragedy. Like it takes a special kind of person to do that.
It does, and we have really wonderful funeral directors though, and we all have a lot of empathy, and that's really important. And also, I mean, like you're talking about the music that people choose, and we get. I'm not gonna lie, we get some crazy playlists sometimes, so we kind of have fun with it. We're like, oh, they like that. I mean, normally people like traditional stuff at their funeral, and so we're used to all that. But once in a while, we get someone like, oh, they're gonna have a fun playlist on their funeral playlist.
And they're pretty free with playing whatever they want.
Oh yeah, they can pick whatever they want, and we're gonna find that for them.
A survey out this morning asked people what song they would want played at their funeral. Another one, Bites the Dust by Queen.
You know what? That wasn't on my list, my personal list, but I'm adding it. That's like my favorite Queen song.
You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker.
Cocker, yeah. That's a good
Girls
song.
Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. I don't know about
That's
that
such a weird one for a funeral, but you know what? Go for it.
Free Bird, Leonard Skinner.
Free Bird makes total sense, and so does the next one on the list.
My Way, Frank Sinatra.
That one has been on my list for years.
What would you put on your list, Nancy?
My Way, Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
I'd also have some Florence and the Machine,
Okay.
live, and my favorite Beatles song, Let It Be.
Ugh.
No, you're not coming to my funeral, Josh.
I'm sorry, but you may be going before me, Nancy, so I may have to go to your funeral. You won't have much of a say because you'll be dead. My list, I got to throw in some Carrie Underwood. She put out a few years ago her first ever gospel album. And it's like this traditional Baptist hymns.
Yeah, I love those.
Really good. She can sing the phone book. So I want
I
them to
like
play
her too.
Carrie Underwood at my funeral. I even made the joke. Probably not a good time to make that joke. It was at my grandfather's funeral. They played the Alan Jackson version of a song Carrie also did.
Yeah.
And I like his version, but
But
Carrie
you wanted
can
the
sing
Carrie
a lot better.
Underwood song.
I was like, man, y'all should have picked the Carrie version.
I know, right?
And my mom's just like, her dad died. I mean, she's like, really?
Yeah, really. I could see
I
your
know.
mom saying
Bad
that.
timing.
And you know what? We have a lot of people who choose a lot of the gospel songs,
Yeah.
a lot of country gospel as well. And also, Go Rest High on That Mountain by Vince Gill is a popular
yeah.
one.
That one's
I hear
hits you in
that
the
one
feels.
at least once a month. I hear Go Rest High, and that is a great song to hear. And some people like a lot of Elvis. So that's kind of fun.
Elvis, really?
Yes. Especially the older people, who pass.
Moody Blue.
No.
Can't tell you what I'm going through.
They do some of the gospel Elvis songs. Okay, Elvis had a
yeah.
lot of gospel.
Yeah, he has a
so
lot of good
he has
gospel,
beautiful
yeah.
voice too. And I Hope You Dance, by Leanne Womack.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, they like that one.
I thought you were talking about Elvis Presley. I hope you
Oh
dance,
no.
Mama.
Thanks for listening to the Best of the Morning Q Crew podcast. Wake up with the Morning Q Crew weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. on Q93, Alexandria's #1 hit music station. And be sure to subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss the best moments from the show each week.